Hi, today is February 5th and we are in Lake Charles. It's February 5th, 2025. We're Lake Charles at day 2 circumcision crisis protest with the bloodstained men and their friends, and we have some visitors over here, so I popped my camera out. Let's see what they're gonna say. They're stopping to talk to Christina over here. I had a feeling they would show up quick because there was some security cops for this college, McNeese State University over here, that were sitting right in front of here when we started unloading. So I had a feeling we'd see our friends, the police, show up very quickly. I wanted to pop this out before the conversation started, so they're heading this way. Let's see if we can get some of this on video. So, you're gonna talk to Brother K, I'm sure. Let's go see what's going on.
Hello. How's it going, sir? Doing good. All right. So you guys have the freedom of speech, okay? With the red stuff down there showing mutilation, you can't do that. So
what's the violation?
like I said, you have freedom of speech, but sir, you guys are all painted with your stuff on your stuff like that. It's showing mutilation, right?
It's a symbol. It's a symbol. Okay. There's no actual mutilation.
People can be offended by it. Okay?
Well, what's the bottom line here?
Did you guys go to City Hall to get a permit to come out here?
The ACLU has told us that the Constitution is our permit, so
okay.
We do have a permit.
Anybody do you have a permit from the city of Lake Charles that you can congregate out here? Does anybody that's out here has to have a permit?
According to which law?
According to our city, to the city of Lake Charles. City of Lake Charles.
Can we see that? Can we see it?
I don't have it on me, no sir.
Well, but if you're going to chase us off the street, we
well,
would
sir, like I said, you have the freedom of speech. But that
let me
right
give you
there
our
is
card. We've done this in 600 cities across the nation.
Okay.
Here's what we're telling you now. The city of Lake Charles requires you to have a permit to sit here and advertise at an intersection.
We're not advertising.
You are advertising.
No, sir, we're not advertising.
Okay, well, solicit.
So now we hear something different.
We're not collecting anything.
Because you're trying to put us in a different category. We're not advertising.
You got an ID on you, my man?
3637, can you copy on ID?
I'm asking you a question.
Are you the lieutenant?
No, but I'm asking you.
Yeah, I have an ID.
Okay.
I'll give you my ID.
Okay.
But there's something about the vibe here that I'm not liking.
Okay.
David, would you come in a little closer? Come in, sir.
That's fine. I just asked you.
I'll give you my ID.
Here's what. Let us get our point across, and then we'll go from there. You walked up here and you said that this implied mutilation.
Okay.
What mutilation? What mutilation are you talking about?
Sir, your freedom of speech you can have, but you guys are painted in your private areas with blood.
What
I
are
just
you?
told you.
What are we talking about mutilation here? What are we implying?
It's not up for debate.
Okay.
Bottom line, listen. Well, if it's not up for debate, we would think you would have some
guys.
Gentlemen, listen, please.
Wow.
Please.
This is the worst group of cops I've come across. Worst
You
one.
cannot depict self-mutilation or any type of mutilation on the side of the street.
Have you ever watched a pro-life? Hold on. Have you seen what they do?
Yes, I have. Stand close. I want to hear you. Absolutely. All right. So who's in charge? First off, which officer is in charge? Is there a lieutenant here? He's a senior officer. All right. So you're the senior officer. Are you a lieutenant or a captain?
Senior corporal.
Senior corporal. All right. So the first thing you accused us of was not of soliciting. You accused us of wearing something that is illegal.
I told you had the freedom of speech. You do. Okay. That is not okay.
This is a symbol.
Okay.
It's a symbol. There's no blood.
It's still not
It's
okay.
depicting blood.
But you're coming on very heavy, but without anything. No, because the implication is that you're going to force us off the street. And this officer said it's not up for debate. So the ACLU has confirmed that we do have the right to protest any public street corner in the United States.
We're not saying you can't.
City of Lake Charles, you have to have a permit.
We would like to see it.
Y'all had to go see
We're not refusing to talk to you or show you my ID. I proudly show my ID.
If that officer asks you to show your ID, you have to show
I am going to show my ID. But right now we're trying to.
We talk about the situation afterwards, but he asked for your ID.
Sure.
So we can talk about once you
No
identify
problem.
yourself, we
No
can continue talking. So, like,
Wilson, let me handle it. I don't want this thing to get out of control.
I'm just saying,
Wilson. Here, I'll take it. So, if you are going to enforce a regulation, it would be
someone runs a stop sign. I don't have a
This is not a traffic law,
see
officer.
that. Okay.
so if you want to look up the statute,
You got a cell phone.
The ACLU has
I'm
gone
trying to explain to you. You asked where that statute is, right?
Yeah, but I'd like to see a copy of it.
Okay.
If you're relying on it.
I'm telling you how to get a copy.
Can you stop over talking so he can speak?
I'm trying
That's all
to
you need
explain
do.
to you.
Bring me the statute.
I don't have
can look it
to.
up.
No, that's not my job. Your
That's
job.
absolutely.
I'm not breaking any law.
You are.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. We don't ride around with every law and statute in the book.
But
listen,
But that's why
if
I'm
someone asks,
skeptical of the law that what you're saying applies to us.
let me talk to you. Keep talking. If someone asks, I would tell you where to find it. Sir, we don't drive
It's not
around.
my job to find it. You came up and said that we were showing mutilation on our pants. It's clear you don't like our symbol.
No, it's
So
not
you're
about
making
me
a
not
job.
liking your symbol, sir. I don't do this job on what I like and dislike.
Officer Merritt, the first thing you said was that we were fine being here, but the blood had to go.
I said you have the right to freedom of speech. I said, but that has to go. That's what I told
Right,
you.
but you didn't say we had to leave. So what you're saying is if we put on civilian clothes, we'd be welcome here without needing the permit.
Did you hear me say you couldn't be here?
You still have to get a permit. Any kind of assembly or anything like that, you have to get a permit from City Hall.
There's always fine print that excludes us.
Okay.
But
so
why won't you show it to us?
I'm telling you how
You're
to
telling me there's.
get it.
Where's your fine print?
Our fine print is the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution. Or is
So-
this First Amendment?
Each city.
First.
So check out municode.com.
I'm just gonna point out these cop cars over here.
Okay.
Hold on, Wilson, wait, hold on. Wait, you found it?
Are we in Lake Charles?
They're not Louisiana.
No, it's not illegal to demonstrate in Lake Charles, Louisiana, as long as you follow the law and respect the rights of others. That's how quickly I Googled it.
Okay.
Let's see your law.
So we got it.
Still
We
have to
found
have a
it.
permit.
Nope.
Even when
Pull
the
it.
kids, even
There's
when
no-
the
he
kids
didn't
are
put
out here-
anything about a
even when the
permit,
kids are out
officer.
here trying to collect the money.
We're not
We're not
collecting
soliciting.
money.
We're not collecting
We
anything.
didn't say that. I said even when there's kids that are out here raising money.
All right, he found it. You have my ID. We're proud of what we do. We were in Lafayette this morning. The cops didn't bother us. We were in Thibodaux and Marrero yesterday afternoon. We're going to be in Baton Rouge tomorrow. The cops aren't going to bother us. It's only here in Lake Charles. I don't know what's going on. But the fact that you can't or won't show us.
It's not that we can't, and it's not that we
Well,
won't.
he found it.
Okay. It's not that we won't, but we don't travel around with codes. So when people say, "Can I see that?"
Please don't
I go and
take
get you
my
a
ID,
handout.
officer. You're not going to find anything on me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. So
He's stepping away because you're stepping
Yeah, it's loud.
what do you expect me to do? You've got 4 cops here threatening to. I mean, you know what you're threatening.
Nobody threatened.
Oh, you are threatening us. You know damn well you're threatening us.
You're the only one being aggressive. Yeah.
I'm being aggressive. I'm standing here.
Listen to your voice. Calm down.
We're talking very slowly.
I don't
We're
think
getting there. We're getting there.
It's only because
We went from one reason to another while we were being shut down. This was protected in the First Amendment.
marches.
Sidewalk.
This is a sidewalk.
When the
When a
permit's
permit is
not
not
required.
required. Sidewalk marches do not require a permit. We're not blocking traffic. We're not impeding
Well,
traffic.
there's a supervisor. You
It's
can
a
talk to.
sidewalk
You can talk to the supervisor.
I would love to.
We just call it. You still don't have to worry about it. It doesn't change. You still can't
I
have.
don't understand how that affects anything.
That's a judgment. That's just your judgment. That's your opinion. That's just your
Where's the
opinion.
law that says that? Because I just pulled up your protest law.
Supervisor right there.
I want to keep track of my ID. I don't want these officers passing it back and forth between themselves.
Believe me, we don't want to take your ID.
Why should I trust you? Tell me why I should trust you when you said this is non-negotiable.
No, I wasn't trying to get his ID. I'm just trying to get it in your hand. I don't want to show his details.
Watch it. I'm going to go supervisor. You speak to him. And there's a problem with that?
I just find it a little bit.
Okay, so suspicious, but he wants to go explain to the supervisor,
Let's
what's
have the
going on.
conversation out here in front of everybody.
Well, maybe some of it's not your business. Okay? We don't have to have every discussion right in front of
You
you.
have to cover my ass in the conversation. Hey, I told him this, but please go with me.
Matt, stop.
He can speak. He can talk. It don't bother us.
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying, it kind of bothers me that we can't have that conversation together.
Okay, well, you having a blood stain on your car bothers me, so big deal, right?
Maybe you should ask ask yourself why it bothers you.
We want to appreciate service.
But we're out here having a peaceful demonstration, not causing any problems.
Like I said, the problem is that y'all being out here using your freedom of speech. That's not the issue. You're depicting mutilation on your body in the public.
I could just.
There are children.
Christine, if you want to film
there are children
for a few
stuck
minutes,
up on these
somebody.
cars.
I understand that.
Come in close so we can hear it.
When it got over here, he started making another point about, well, we can't protest without a permit. And from what I'm seeing, that's not the case. So, I mean, if we started off with the mutilation discussion, now we're on the permit discussion. I'm trying to get just throwing things, trying to get something fixed.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see what you're talking about.
We want to check.
St. Charles Police have my ID. It's not clear why they don't want to give it back. They're hoping that some database will find that I'm a criminal, but I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's the ID that's gotten me through life. So they're trying to figure out how they can find something on me, and they're not going to find anything. That's why they're holding on to my ID. They've had my ID for 15 minutes now.
It's frustrating.
They told us that we would have to leave, that it was non-negotiable. Now they're conferring with I guess the lieutenant or the captain in charge.
Are they saying that the content of our message is?
They're saying, one officer said it's the blood. The blood upsets
It's the
him.
paint on our pants.
Something is triggering them.
So we're not allowed to have colorful pants.
We're not allowed to have colorful pants. That's right.
Yeah.
If the pro-lifers can walk around.
Let's leave that issue out of it, though.
Well, you can't imply this is mutilation when you let those people walk around with aborted baby pictures. You know what I mean? You can't separate that. You got to know.
Biggest thing that ever happened in Lake Charles. There's. Hi. I'm sorry about your penis, sir. Should have never happened to you. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Well, your body remembers. Your body remembers. Hell yeah! support from the local people. I wonder why the cops are so triggered.
You're doing the job, but I mean,
No, this is not their job. This is
it is, but
harassment.
it's not. I mean, in this case, I don't understand why, you know,
They're all,
for multiple issues here being brought up, and it just doesn't make sense. Like when the first one didn't stick, and you know, we started arguing that, you know, he came up with something
Yeah, I
else,
know.
and now if that's not sticking, we're going back to the other one.
yeah, I know.
We're peaceful. We're the most peaceful protest you'll ever see.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
There's a stack of our index of our information cards. You can take that back to the station, and I have a few more if you want a few more. This must be tons of them. Oh, here. Yeah, so we don't have a problem. Really, I believe in things 100%. The depiction of like self-relation, or any type of relation. There's an issue with it because of kids that drop by with parents and seeing this, and you know, to me,
Getting a lot more coverage now with kids. More people are looking now than they would have. This cop looks like he's about 12 over here. The younger one.
This part, everything is and our job is to shut the American public out of their apathy, and ignorance. In other words, we are. I call us the shock troops of social reform movement. I would hope not.
Right.
But I get what you're saying.
If it were like free bleeding, then it wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Because you've been describing our symbol as depicting mutilation, but really it's just like raising awareness that like babies do bleed. Because so
Your signs by themselves is pretty awaring. They speak. Okay, and whenever people see stuff like this,
Hi, did you get a card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get a
Yeah, absolutely. Let me.
Because nobody's gonna fucking believe this.
Thank you. You can see this guy's cracking up. There's a group of cops over here. This is like the biggest thing that ever happened in Lake Charles, Louisiana. We are gonna be all over the news tonight, I guess. Oh, and here comes this other guy. Cop number, what have we got? We got 3 over there and 3 over here. We got 6 cops today.
That is the
6 cops today. 6 cops. But you know what? We know our rights. We absolutely know our rights. So, whoops. Okay. That's all right. Sign down. So there's still a lot of confusion, but I think they're about to give up on us because they're kind of backing down a little bit. And these 3 over here, off in the distance. So yeah, there's 4 police cars, 6 cops. These guys.
Meanwhile,
we're getting
still protesting.
and we're still protesting,
And getting
and
a lot of attention.
we're getting a ton of attention. We'll probably
exactly
be
why
all
we're
over the
here.
news now.
hence the theatrical representation. you
Yes,
know?
yeah.
It's all theater, people.
Yep,
It's all theater.
I love it. And we know our rights. And we know our rights.
We know our rights.
You think you think this is our first rodeo?
They're searching. hey. They're searching desperately to find some reason they can make us leave, and they can't find one.
Nope, they can't. They didn't like Brother K's name.
They like it what?
I saw them look and see Brother K, and they're like, when they had the ID, I saw them looking at it.
They're like,
yeah, it says a fake ID. No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I did get my ID back. I'm going to back
Here.
off and let Christina and Matt talk to the officers. Under they're consulting. There's 3 officers from Lake Charles consulting on it.
Brother K.
The people of Lake Charles are very supportive of us. They're beeping their horns and thumbs up all around. They seem to like us here. They're passing out the bloodstained men cards among the cops right now.
So that's all we're saying. We don't mind you being here. Okay. So always like express yourself and for a cause, certainly.
And then read this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the fun of bloodstained men protests. This is our biggest adventure so far this week. And actually, this is quite a showing because I've been out in Boston with the freedom stuff, and the cops come down. This is probably the most cops I've seen in a long, long while. Here comes a corporal, senior corporal officer here. He's one of the most butthurt, but he was talking to his supervisor.
Well, what's your position on my sergeant? He's going to talk to you. Well, I'm not going to approach him. Because I'm here on the public sidewalk. Well, if McNeese asks us to move our stuff, we will.
Well, they're only like 46 to 1 of them. COT box.
We have another person
This is all
coming.
McNeese property, brothers. He said he's not going to come approach you.
That's why I said, I mean, I'm watching.
We're always very careful not to block the crosswalk.
You said you want to approach him. I'll walk over there with you.
Under the circumstances, I would rather, I'm live here on YouTube, and under the circumstances,
I'll walk with you.
But I'm just pointing out that we were told not to block the sidewalk, and you guys are blocking the crosswalk pretty well right there. So I'm just pointing it out. I know, but you can step aside to let this woman cross.
the sergeant in command, and can you tell me what he wants to say to me or what he will say?
He was on the phone.
So there's no resolution of it at this point. Can you imagine why I would not?
And now there's almost an accident over here. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not comfortable. No, that's not true. I would like to talk to your sergeant, but I'm not comfortable being taken off the corner where I have a certain amount of public protection.
Yeah, that's private property back there.
Police is allowing us to be there to come up with. Yeah, but you know, cameras are very helpful and can be vital evidence.
But you notice since you got your cameras, we didn't tell you couldn't record. I court.
Right. Well, I know you all
So
have
what
been
I'm
court.
saying is if he's trying to talk to you back there, I'm sorry, brother. Like,
But I hadn't heard their
I don't understand. You act like if you walk back over there, something's gonna happen to you.
Well, I see
No,
police
it's-
cars back there. I don't understand why. I mean, I'll go.
You
Yeah.
asked for a supervisor, I got you a supervisor. If you walk over and talk to the supervisor, I'm okay with let's take a walk over and talk. You want to go talk to somebody?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to.
If you go over to private property,
Yeah, I don't.
I don't want McNeese.
I don't.
I'm gonna go over and talk to them.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't. I'm not going anywhere near that. I guess Brother K asked me, I'll go, but. Got multiple cameras on the situation. They're having us walk across private property. We just tried to decline. They would not take our declining the situation, and they're having us walk across to speak to the supervisor away from the corner.
Christina and
I don't want to use my.
One of the, I believe, Officer Miller told us that McNeese would talk to us about that.
yeah, we call them over.
We'll talk. We cooperate. We have cop families in our movement, so we specialize in cooperating with cops. We couldn't do this without cooperating with cops and whatnot. So but we want to talk to the police about that. That's the So
There's just a couple of things now. They say it's okay for you to put your property on their property. I see you guys are stepping down into the roadway some.
crossing the street.
Yeah. You were stepping in the roadway.
Well, I mean, we've been talking to. I mean, you can understand from our point of view, this is very upsetting to us because we're out here to not to fight with the cops.
I'm just telling you what I've seen. Since I've been here, some of your guys are walking in the roadway, going back and forth. Y'all aren't crossing.
Well,
And we're not crossing. Y'all are walking on the curb.
To satisfy you guys, so we can keep doing what we're doing, and you guys are happy with it.
Well, they're not going to be happy.
What can we do to satisfy you?
Simple couple rules. Whatever McNeese says about the property that's on their property, that's what.
And that's
the
no
rule.
problem.
The street. Don't walk in the street.
We're using the crosswalks.
You can use the crosswalks when the stuff comes up. If you're just like keep pressing the button and trying to get the crosswalk to come up, so you just keep walking back and forth. I mean, that's kind of like, come on, guys.
So
We've already got
enough traffic.
They can
Be respectful about it.
be respectful about the property.
Okay.
Don't walk along the curb line on the road.
Okay. So stay off the road, up on the side.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Also, don't obstruct the sidewalks. Don't put a bunch of stuff blocking the sidewalk for the people that pay taxes here to walk down the sidewalk, right? And then,
In the view of the oncoming traffic at the intersection. But people trying to turn and stuff, the
Miller,
view, you know, too many people stand in one area
Ray,
blocking the
and
view.
Ross are the three officers here.
so you got like a really big sign, and just be mindful that if you're blocking the view right at the intersection, right?
We understand that. Yeah.
So the depiction of the mutilation stuff is okay?
Paint on the pants. Symbol.
That was the main reason.
If I spill stuff on my pants, am I going to be in trouble? It's not like it's making some sort of.
Right. And she made that
What
point.
if I was a woman who was free bleeding? I'm not, but what if I
You'd
was?
probably be a little more modest about it.
Well, but there is a free bleeding movement.
There is, yeah.
So I've been doing this job 30 years. Okay, literally this is my 30th year. Yeah, I'm that old. So this is my first time dealing with this, and I just learned something new from my supervisor that is okay.
Okay, great.
Now,
Great.
you got your sign there, and you're using the term, right? The proper term. That's great, but if I was driving by with my young kids and they started asking me questions about this,
It is uncomfortable for parents. It is.
Yeah.
Because there are no truthful answers, honestly.
But we
Especially
believe.
if it's already been done, the toothpaste is already out of the tube.
But what if
It's too late to protect the next generation?
Our job is looking forward so that it doesn't just
to
perpetuate.
the
All I'm
children
saying is,
seeing it, and then is that going to have some type of long-term questions?
Well, I mean, they're gonna when they find out what happened to them, then they will be upset. That's why these men are
may
upset.
or may not appreciate
Yes.
That should be an adult thing.
Well, it does.
Not a
Children do figure it out pretty.
Thank you, Sergeant.
You know, they do is we
Sergeant
just because they're getting a little older in their youth.
Thank you for
You know what I mean? They're not
clarifying
5,
everything
6, 7
for us.
years old.
Well, most 5-year-olds aren't reading, so.
I assure you, we're not here to get arrested. We're
Yeah.
not here to cause you
I've seen them read it as
We're here to
pens.
just address the public, and if you have any concerns, we will address them immediately, right away, and comply with every law that we've been complying with. This is our 12th year of doing this.
I'll probably go look at some more aspects of this to make sure that we're doing all this correctly. Like you said, this ain't a common event, and so we deal more with robberies and shootings and stuff. So we know those, but like the $9 grand.
Yeah.
This protesting, this whatever it is.
It's a learning.
It's not a common event, and so we don't deal with it a lot. So I have to go and read before I make a decision.
One of our commenters says you can use the crosswalks as much as you want. You can't be singled out for how you use the crosswalk law. Just you
And I
two.
didn't say it.
Well,
I said be respectful.
Yeah, we will be respectful. Yes,
Said
we will be
respectful,
respectful.
considerate of it. There's people that
Yeah.
got jobs that are trying to move around the city, and so if you're constantly just jamming the crosswalks up every time, that's, I mean, is it illegal? No, but at some point there's a sense of decency.
Yeah, well, we've accommodated the police specifically with that question several times due to traffic jams, and we never have a problem.
I didn't tell you you couldn't use it.
No,
That guy
Yeah.
was saying all that stuff.
I get you.
He's not paying attention. I asked respectfully for you to respect others. And treat them
We have
right.
traffic back up down Ryan Street right here. So we got construction going on, and it's all back down to 2 lanes, and people are already being backed up 10, 15 minutes just trying to get down Ryan Street. So if they're getting here and getting backed up again, it's more frustration for our community. People trying to get to where they need to be. So we just try to look out for that also.
Sure.
So if y'all work with us, we'll work with you.
Okay.
And you may end up developing a negative bias for yourself if you're causing a bunch of delays right here.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
They're not going to take your words very kindly because they don't care right at this point because they're late.
Well, we get cussed out no matter what, but we also get a lot of
we.
but we also get a lot of thumbs up and honks of support.
To the choir. We get cussed out every day.
Yep. So see, this is how it's supposed to work, right? We're all supposed to be able to discuss things and work it out, figure out what's okay, what's not okay.
You good?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
We'll only use the crosswalks to cross. We will not abuse that. We won't keep hitting them, doing all that, and we'll do our best to not impede traffic or obstruct the sidewalks. And we'll make sure we're not obstructing sight lines for traffic. And then we're good to go then. Yeah, we'll take care of that.
That's all new.
All right. We've been to that rodeo before. It's not a problem. Whatever they say, we will get along.
We'll comply. Yeah.
That's all
Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm glad you walked over the chat. It was like me.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading back over this way. The other 3 friends are on their way out here. Bye. Thank you. I'm gonna end it now. I'll be back again because I want to do another one. Bye.